Hey friends, we're here at Caddo Lake State Park. I'm going to try to speed this up because I ramble on and things get long, and I actually have a bunch of video from this park that I'm going to stitch together. This thing's going to be like 20 minutes long, but whatever. I'm going to just map. Well, first of all, we're here at Caddo Lake State Park, and I'm going to look out. I'm sitting in here, look out the window. It's so woodsy. There's one, see that blue truck? He's the only guy here. He's leaving right now. It's Monday, June 30th. Look at that tree right there. Man, that is a monster pine tree. I'll get out there in a second. It's so woodsy back here. I mean, you could really pick any site. They're all pretty good. They're all pretty good. You're in a state park. I mean, we're boondockers. So, man, if I can't piss off the front porch without being seen, that means we're too close to somebody, you know. But state parks, it ain't like that. I got to act right. I got to be civil. And that's not always easy for your boy JC, you know what I'm saying? But here, look at this. So I got a lot of videos that I'm going to stitch together. Hey, focus. Got a lot of videos I'm going to stitch together here. This is where you come in. You come in this highway, 43. This way, if you go this way, it goes to a town called Marshall. If you come this way and pass the park, it'll go to Uncertain, Texas, and then Jefferson, which is a cool old town. And this way right here will take you Shreveport, Louisiana. Shreveport, Louisiana is real close to here. It's only about 20 minutes. You come in, this is the state park headquarters. You drive in, and I'm going to be quick here because I got video of this drive in because it was so cool. This is your day use area, just group dining hall, day use area, swings, playground, and there's some cabins here. These cabins are really cool. They were built in 1934 when this park was new. They got fireplace, bathroom, air conditioning, pretty nice. And you come down here, and this comes all the way down, and then there's the public boat ramp that puts you on Big Cypress Creek, and that goes this way, goes up to Caddo Lake. It's about 3 miles. We were going to paddle up there, but the wind was just kicking. It was rough, bro. So we didn't want to. I mean, the creek flows this way, and the wind was blowing this way, so we could have got up there no problem. But it would have took all day to get back, so we decided against it. We set in right here, and I got some video from that. We set in here, and we came up like that, and then came into this pond, which is just phenomenal, man. And you'll see in the video. So this is the boat ramp, and you come back this way, and I got video. It'll be stitched in here. There's a little pier right here, and that's a video I have on that pier. It's really, 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 really cool. You come in down through here. These are all tent sites, and these tent sites right here. This lake really comes back around like this. These tent sites are, they are right on the water. Feet from the water. And when you see this pond, it's just gator country out here. And I'll get this feeling when you're like 3 feet from the water, you're in a tent, no problem. I think gators are smart, right? They see the tent, they're like, oh, food's in there. And then they just lay in wait. And then when they hear that zipper, that's like the dinner bell. It's like Pavlov. They start salivating, and when a leg comes out, they just chomp it, drag you in the water, and roll you, and you're gone forever. That's never happened, but in my mind, fuck that. So they really are really cool. These tent sites are pretty cool, but this old man ain't gonna sweat his ass off in a tent. Not in June. It's the last day of June. It's a Monday, and you come right here. These are all what they call screen shelters. So they're, 8 feet tall. The bottom 4 feet is wood. The top 4 feet is screen. Unless you got a big ass fan, I ain't staying in one of those. These are all RV sites with electricity. They're very good and woodsy, and these are the pull throughs up here. We're in this one right here, and you all know why. But these are the pull throughs. They're pretty nice. There's a trail up here. We're gonna go do some trailing. We're in this one because when you back in and your passenger side is where your canopy and your door is, there's nothing up here, and that's what we like. Anything behind us is fine. Number 30 would have also been fine because when you back in, you face that way. Except for this is the highway coming in. I didn't pay attention to that when I camped back here, and we can hear the cars, which is really crazy to be deep in these woods, which I'm gonna go out, man, somebody needs to clean this window. But when you get in these woods like that, it's just weird to be out there and hear a dump truck drive by or something. It's not a heavily trafficked area like in Bastrop Park, which was 71 coming out of Austin. That was heavy traffic all the time. That was just insane. It was a drone. Here, you just get a car every few minutes. It's not a big deal. I'll stop bitching about it. So we're camped down here, and that road is right here. I'm about to walk out. It's really cool. It's really cool. I got a huge pine tree right outside of my door. Check it out. Open the door. There it is. Big Daddy right there. Whoa, a Big Daddy pine tree. I mean, I'll put my hand up to it. I mean, it is a monster. It's probably at least 30 inches in diameter, which would make it about 8 feet around. And it's probably about 70 feet high. Pretty awesome. And here's my pups. This is our little site. There's a tent site here. It's weird because the table is behind. Normally, when you come to the state parks, you have your, like, this would be the tent site back here, and then your fire ring and your table would be here to the side, but today they're not. Anyways, we got some big, that pine tree right there is a monster. Like I said, that dude in the blue, he's the only guy out here. He's about to leave this tree. We met him. He's cool. Everybody's cool that we meet. This tree is freaking, it's probably 80, maybe 100 feet tall. It's very, very thick woods. Very thick woods. It's just awesome out here. I love it. I was hoping a car could come by so you could hear it with me. But here we are. This is it. I've got some other videos I'm going to stitch together. I'm going to try to just make this one short as possible. But it's very woodsy, very beautiful. If you're a canoe enthusiast, I mean, this is like the Mecca for canoeing. It is just unbelievable. Or kayak or canoe. I mean, it's just unbelievably beautiful. Well, here comes a car. Go Broncos. All right. So here at Caddo Lake State Park on the Texas-Louisiana border, you can see the trees behind you. The major pines, mixed foliage, not all pines. But dude, I'm walking, as you can see, I'm on a boardwalk. This is pretty sick. This is Big Cypress Bayou. Here it comes. Caddo Lake is the only natural, quote, natural lake in Texas. All lakes in Texas are man-made. This lake is not man-made, although it was, I guess, man-caused. It happened, this is not Caddo Lake. This is Big Cypress Bayou. It goes into Caddo Lake. There was a log jam. They were moving logs down the river back when, I don't know when, or maybe, whatever. There was a log jam that created Caddo Lake, so it is not a man-made lake. It's the only lake in Texas that is not man-made. This is pretty wicked. You tell me, if you can convince me there's not gators in here, then you win the forever prize. Pretty cool. That goes to that bayou right there. If you paddle down that, which we're going to do tomorrow, like those people are, you go about 3 miles, you get to Caddo Lake. Caddo Lake is just northeast of Longview. Is about 30 minutes west of Shreveport, Louisiana. It's really, really cool. So far, no fish, or we don't know what they like to eat. Feel like I should throw a chicken leg on a string and throw it out there. It's pretty cool, man. You get off in those cypress trees. That right there. That's nice. Get you some footage from the canoe tomorrow.
You're rolling.
You went to park headquarters right there on the left. This is really a pretty cool drive in here. I'm gonna have to stop at this stop sign because the cops were not even chasing me through the park. I just wanted to put this little drive coming in because it was so cool. The road, trees, it's just the ups and downs going way up right here. Surprisingly hilly coming in. Get up over this little hill here, flattens out and opens up, and this is where the, like what they call the refectory or the group dining hall. And so here's some swings. The group dining hall's over here on the left. They got a lot of day use area for families. And then behind that group dining hall is all the cabins. And these cabins they'll have a bathroom and AC. Believe me, AC is nice out here right now. Today's the last day of June. It's not hot yet, but man, it's humid. It's sticky. These cabins are all pretty cool. They got it all maintained and manicured. All the grass is mowed around there. It's real nice. It's like a little neighborhood out in the forest. A temporary neighborhood for you. You can come out and have a good time. They all have fireplaces. I think these were built when this was new. This is probably all it was these cabins from 1934 is when they made this. And this would have really been in the middle of nowhere in 1934. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere now. I mean, we're closer to Shreveport, Louisiana than we are to Longview or Tyler. This lake, Caddo Lake, is on the border. The border from Louisiana and Texas goes right through it. This part of the road is just really cool. It drops way down. You can't tell on video, but it does. It's nice. Just totally covered. Also, I had mentioned in one of the other videos that Caddo Lake was the only natural lake in Texas. It was created by a log jam a couple hundred years ago. And while that is true, I did some reading up on it because I want to fact check myself before some know-it-all wise ass cracks a stupid comment. So apparently in 1968 they started a dam project and completed it in 1971. So Caddo Lake is now dammed because they wanted to preserve the largest cypress forest in the world, which I had no idea. So Texas has no natural lakes. It is now man-made. The log jam was permanent. It was a 100-mile log jam. That's a long damn ways. They couldn't clear it out, but they were afraid it was going to bust loose and all this water was going to go downstream and flood out and kill a bunch of people. So in 1971 they completed the dam, which makes Caddo Lake the only natural lake in Texas, now man-made. Yay! Look at this just dropping down. This road is so skinny. This is so cool. We're gonna pop out down here and we'll get to the boat ramp. Like right here is your little T. I think to the right is the boat ramp. To the left is that pier. We're gonna go to the right. You see all these East Texas rednecks with their fucking big trucks backing boats in. That's what I'm talking about. We're a South Texas rednecks with a canoe on top of our Tahoe. We'll pull up over here and then I'll instruct the cameraman to cut, but not yet. So we're gonna pop in right here. This is actually on the bayou, on the creek, Big Cypress Creek. The pier we were on was on the lake, which is just down to the left, and then you cut a left. So that lake pops out into this, but we're just gonna set in right here, I think, and then head out, see if we can make it to Caddo Lake. All right. Cut. Video going. You talk about swampy. We're going under that, right?
I am.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Here, you want to hold this?
No, I can do it.
Here, hold this.
I can do it.
You fucking sure? We're gonna die. There's definitely a gator up in here. This is pretty sick. Mama's learning to control the canoe from the middle, which is way harder than controlling it from the back. I'm just kicking it back shirtless here. Woo! Oh. Look, we got the lily pads. We're going under this cool fallen tree. And up here, this is really cool. I mean, it's just, I don't know what.
I don't want to go up there.
All the lichen up in the top. Mika says there's gators in there, and she don't want to go in it. That forest.
I don't want to go. Get off the damn video.
Hang on, I'm gonna get inside there real quick. That's where I want to go, but that is definitely gator territory. All right, I got to save the girl. Bye. Huh? I sure have taken lots of videos. I'm not gonna include them all, or this thing will be freaking 400 hours long, or probably at least 20 or 30 minutes. But I'm gonna do a little video right here. We found an island. We were canoeing here. We pulled up in this island. So, I mean, it's just, we paddled through all this craziness. It's just crazy, so sick. But on the other side of this island is even better. We had paddled around back here through all this duckweed. It doesn't even look like water, but it is. So we're on an island. See all that green over there? That's water. That's not grass. It's duckweed, so my dad says. What's crazy, we were off in this bayou, and I was so mesmerized and blown away. Actually, I was able to FaceTime my parents from the middle of this, which is kind of cool. Back in San Antonio, I FaceTimed them. I said, look at this, oh my God. This is all water. So this is the end of the island. Let's see, I'll throw something in there for you. So make sure there's nothing under this. Man, we have found some big ass fucking spiders out here. Yes, sir. We were paddling around in that. It was fantastic. You know, all these trees are fucking wild. You got that big trees laying sideways everywhere, and up and just, all you hear is, there goes a boat. Can hear a boat going down the bayou over there. This is really cool. Caddo Lake State Park. Here's my wife's new favorite place. She'll tell you to get your ass out here.
Yep.
Oh, my wife got a cool video of a woodpecker. I'm gonna see if I can sneak up there. He's up in this tree. Man, these woodpeckers are super cool. They're striking black and white with that red head like Woody Woodpecker. Y'all don't know who Woody Woodpecker is. Let me see if I can. He's up there. They don't like people, so. What a beautiful creature. And they're big. See if I can get over here without flying them off, and then I'll end the video. There's another one in the tree next to him. Oh. See how they sneak around the back side of the tree? Nice. The woods are alive.